Hello, everybody. Happy Tuesday morning. Dave Neal, stand-up comic and host of Bachelor Nation News. And we have what the kids are calling a hard launch. That's right, Clare Crowley, former Bachelorette, previously engaged to one Dale Moss, now has a man she is calling her perfect match. We don't have his name. It doesn't matter. This is Clare's guy. This is Mr. Clare. Follow me on Instagram at DNeals. I'm also on Patreon at patreon.com/Dave Neal. And I'm going to get into this story. We're going to share the real, what Clare said, what the comments are saying, and what led up to this, the fallout with Dale, the Blake Monar, what Nick Viall had to say about Clare and how she dives into things. But we've got this man diving into Clare's love life in her heart. We'll get into it in a second. But first, our teacher of the day we're going to discuss here. It's actually a duel. We have Miss Sabrina and Miss Melanie. Kelly wrote, "Hey, Dave, hope your Saturday show was a good turnout." It was. Thank you. And our list from her son's preschool teachers are Miss Sabrina and Miss Melanie. As I'm sure your mom knows, my mom was a single mom. Being a single mom, we rely so much on the influence of our teachers to teach our kids as they see them more than we do during the week. I'm so appreciative you can help them and in turn help my son's classmates thrive. I really hope your amazing community can fulfill their wish list. I vow to join your Friends with Benefits Patreon list the whole year if it gets fulfilled. Okay, I was going to join anyways, but now I'll do the second tier. Thanks, Dave, for being such an awesome supporter of teachers and for the daily laugh out louds from Kelly. All right, so here's the teacher's wish list. It's listed under, I believe, Sabrina. When you go to add anything, you'll see the address, the teacher's name pop up there, and all the gifts go straight to our teacher there, and we'll appreciate that so much. You know, obviously, kindergarten kids, they're hopped up on pixie sticks and yo-yos, whatever the hell they're playing with these days, and they love the creative energy, the colorful, art supplies and toys and ways to help them learn and inspire them. So kindergarten kids need our help more than anybody. So you can go over there, link in the comment section. And also, if you guys want me to live stream before tonight's part 2 of the Fantasy Suites, I'm going to give you a challenge. I will live stream if we get to 300 patrons today. So it's only $5 a person, but if you want to join and we can get up to 300 patrons by 2 p.m. today, I will do a 4 p.m. live stream. So that's your chance if you want to be a part of the Patreon community. We'll be going live right after this. I just wanted to give you the shout out, a little inspiration there, or motivation, I should say, to get that going. Okay, so Clare posts this. She says, "My perfect match." And then she makes a reel of them dancing and doing her thing. And then she posts, Claire's, I've got such a soft spot and a fondness for Clare. She's been in the Bachelor community for a long time now. She wears her heart on her sleeve. She's been open about her breast implant illness. She's been open about her issue with the Catholic Church growing up and, her discussion with what it's like to have anxiety. So many different things she's talked about. And she's invested in herself. She's a self-made woman. All these things really make me enjoy following her journey. She posts this quote, "One day when you least expect it, you are going to crash into someone who is going to be so soft and gentle with your heart, and you're going to be so glad you kept it open. You're going to be so glad that you continued to fight for it, that you chose to believe it deserved more." I was talking with a friend, my friend Cosette, shout out to Cosette, came to my stand-up show the other night, about how in a relationship, it's so important to have somebody who gets you, who's patient to deal with whatever your triggers are and vice versa. Too often in a relationship, I think when it's not the right person, we just run away from any drama or any extra gossip. But it's like when the going gets tough, who will be there for you? Who will be there when you show your ugly side? The old Marilyn Manson, like, if you love me at my best, you can't handle me, whatever, right? So here's the real. Can't really play much of the audio here, but look at all the verified people. Love this. Oh, wow, we're live. Cuties. Yeehaw. Katie Thurston said, "Finally, the secret is out." So this is the guy that we actually spotted months ago. I'm going to share a portion of that video. So this guy's been out and about for a bit. Health Connection mentioned me in her comments and said, "Did you," and I should get the music here. "Did you purposely post this when Dave Neal was taking the day off on Labor Day? Congrats." Yeah, that's right. Claire, do me a favor. Give me a heads up before you're going to just do a hard launch with your boyfriend. I thought we were tight. I'm just kidding. All right. So anyway, Claire called out Dale. This is from earlier this year where she said, because she loved these quotes, "A safe man comes into your life and loves you correctly. No sneaky stuff, no half love, no butt stuff, no extra females, no inconsistency, just you and you only, sis." Can this be true? Tell me, can this be real? How can I put into words how I feel my life was complete? I thought I was whole. Why do I feel like I'm losing control? And she's gained the control with her new guy. Losing control. We've got a spat, folks. All right, so she obviously had a rough fallout with Dale. They got back together, then they had a rough one again. And then Blake Monar came into the picture. Also earlier this year, back in January, she made it haircut official with him. Afterwards, Claire's got by the way, the perfect color jeans. These are like almost acid washy. These are the best jeans you could get with some nice, what appears to be heeled sneakers. It appears she's got some lifts in those. All right, so we never knew if they were actually dating or if it was some sort of publicity thing where he's a hairstylist and she helped promote his product. Claire and Blake, more serious than we thought, spotted wearing his t-shirt. So maybe they were casual, maybe they were fun. I don't really know what could have gone on. All right, so then Nick Viall, as he does, responds to Claire's ability to jump into new relationships.
Let's go back to like week 2. I don't know.
Tatty Daddy.
We're referring to Claire and Blake. How do you pronounce his last name?
Monar. I just know him as Tatty Daddy from Bachelor in Paradise.
Are dating. I mean, I don't know. Like,
they like hung out with his niece and nephew. They had a whole swipey swipe of all their memories.
On one just kind of like uncontroversial side, I just want to say, hey, if they're happy, I'm happy.
Well, that's it. If they're happy, I'm happy. That's the video. Everyone have a good... No, he had more to say.
On the other side. Like,
nothing
I mean, clearly this isn't an accident. You know what I'm saying? There are so many people in the world. There are so many people in Nashville.
Yeah, but Nick, what you have to understand is I can't speak for women, but you have to think Claire isn't just going to trust some random guy in the world. Oh, this was a guy that was on her season. So Nick here was a little skeptical of the showmance that existed between Claire and Blake Monar. But as we know, the new guy, not in Bachelor Nation, here's where we first revealed the new guy back in October. So this guy might have gone on some dates with Claire, then they didn't become official. Maybe Claire dated other guys. We're not really sure the timeline, but now he's back in the picture. So the comment here is Claire plus a guy sighting last night at the Giants-Dodgers game. She wasn't stoked about the photo taking, but they were definitely on a date. Okay. For people that are in person bothering others, listen, there's like some unwritten rules. If someone's in public, you're allowed to take their photo. You're allowed to take their video too. What the annoying person did is legal. They're allowed to shout at somebody in public, but it's just like do unto others unless you want them to do unto you. Well, how about we do unto that annoying person and go into their life and start filming them, you know? Anyway, so this is where Claire is. Claire and a guy sighting last night at Giants, and this is Thursday, Giants-Dodgers game. She wasn't stoked about the photo. She called him Ryan, I think. Could have been Brian. Could it have been Jason Foster? I didn't recognize him. So we don't know who this is. It's a tall man. Same guy, right? Same guy, right? Silver Fox. So this was the photo that was hounding Claire. I'm going to keep the audio down because it's... So this now was the paparazzi, which was someone next door driving next to Claire. This is the video of them just screaming at her. Can you imagine this? Somebody just yelling, Claire, Claire. It's like, chill out. Get a hobby. Here it is. Okay, so that's... wildly annoying. Now, yikes. Claire's a public figure. I think she can handle it. Obviously, it's like she went out in public. They try their best to put their hats on and no big deal. But let's just, here, I'm going to pause. Really annoying here. So, can you imagine? There's Claire, obviously. And, you know, like, she's living her life. She looks like an undercover, you know, mom. So is this the same guy? Let's go from there to here. I mean, it looks like the same guy. Boss right here with the hat down low. I don't know about you guys. I can't tell who this is. Now, obviously, I'm sure at the next light, they're going to be putting crazed fan yells. Now, of course, in this video, I titled it, Is This a First Date Leather Jacket? So that was a soft launch first date leather jacket. And since then, of course, almost a year later, she's become official. So as far as diving into a new relationship, that's not the case at all right here. It's a guy that she's clearly known for a bit, maybe tried with other guys, maybe back in the picture. Not a bad thing. We are happy for Claire. Let me know what you guys think. We'll have more content coming your way, of course. DNeal's on Instagram and also patreon.com/DaveNeal. 10 a.m. today, I'm going to be discussing all my thoughts about the Fantasy Suite further in depth with you guys privately on the Patreon. patreon.com/Dave Neal. We'll see you in a little bit. Link in the comment section for our teachers of the day. We'll see you soon. Bye, guys.